Okay, so that was just a quickie demonstration of an extension that I found called Pericles Screen Reader, and it's similar to a lot of screen readers, but I like that it gives the time it will take to read a particular page. And I also like that you can change the pitch and the speed, volume, of course, that's sort of obvious. And you can auto scroll. So as you saw, it was going through and reading. But if I didn't want to auto scroll, I could just choose a section to have it read. Okay, the next one that I like is Google Dictionary. It's an extension and it's a game changer, I think, for these students as they read Macbeth especially. So let's see if I check, the word bade. What does that mean? Oh, to bid, to utter a greeting or farewell. Or I can say, oh, what are battlements? And it just pops up right there. So as students are going through and reading, they can quickly look through something. They can say, oh, what's sooth? If I say sooth, oh, sooth is truth. And so having this right there on the page for them is incredible. Definitely a game changer. And finally, the third thing I looked at, and again, with relation to what my students will be reading, but I saw somebody else had done this too, so I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it, but this extension called Visor, where you can focus on what it is you're reading, and as you're scrolling down, you can do it line by line, bit by bit, just to help kids keep track with where they are. So definitely a useful tool. Okay, next thing I want to talk about are add-ins. So I have a lot of students who submit their papers to me through Google, and so I checked out some of the Google add-ons I could do. And one of them is called, I don't know how to pronounce this, Kazina? I don't know. But I can open up this app, Kazina, and what it will allow me to do is give audio feedback, which, yes, there are lots of things you can do audio feedback with, but what I often do with students is I choose a section and then doing a voice message about that section. So I can quickly say something like, you'd be willing to study and pursue a career in, maybe you want to change that to blah, blah, blah. And so it allows me to just post these little messages at different parts. So I can say, okay, put another one here. I want to do a voice message for this one. So really a good education, that's what you want to say there at the end. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up here because this is a sample paper. And I can stop and post that one there. And so it posts it attached to those comments. Okay, and along the lines of this, when I was looking at add-ins, I also noted a highlight tool that I thought was really helpful. So this is something too that I can highlight for students, and one of the things I thought was cool about this, actually, let me just go to another part of the document. Let's say that this whole paragraph I want to highlight, and then you can extract the highlights. You can copy them into a new document, or you can push them out somewhere else. So if I say, okay, take that highlighted part and put it into a new document, or bring it to the bottom of the current document, or add it into some other document. So I thought that was really cool too. So not only will this allow me to highlight certain parts, but then they can move it around within their paper. So definitely very cool. And things that I looked into, but they're also kind of standard, so I didn't spend too much time on it. We have this subscription to Scribble. A lot of people pronounce it Scribble, but I can't. So this helps students with like their research and citations and things like that. It's kind of like an easy bib, which you all have probably heard about. Um, but I can use that or have my students using that with their documents. It has an option for bibliographies, setting it to MLA or APA. We tend to use MLA. It can, I mean, there's lots that they can do with it. But again, I didn't spend too much time on this one because we already use it. So it's just an add-in that my school actually had the foresight to put in. So those are all of my extensions and add-ons, and they have been lots of fun. I forgot that there was one more that really is a game changer for me because I didn't even know it was there, and that is in Microsoft Word. There is a feature to dictate. Okay, so could you please write this down for me? Period. New line. I'm really enjoying playing with these tools. Period. New paragraph. I love that being in grad school really forces me to try new things. Period. Did you guys know this was there? Question mark. I don't know if it comes standard or if it was something that was actually adopted by my school, comma, but I love it. Period. I think I'm going to use this and suggest to students that they kind of talk through research papers and things before they even start writing and revising. Period.